My journey to some random Chinese city starts from Kuala Lumpur, the capital of Malaysia. It was a flight by a Chinese air company and everyone had to watch the same movie.
This is your captain speaking. Flight attendants, please prepare for takeoff.
It was about a woman from Beijing going to Hong Kong and facing chauvinism there, but nevertheless she succeeded. I did a transit in Guangzhou, a big city near Hong Kong. Coconut water was my first purchase in China. I arrived to the hotel and had breakfast. I always loved baked pumpkins and now I also love those Chinese dumplings. That was my lunch. It only costed $2 for 20 dumplings. My random Chinese city of choice is Yiwu. It's so random that you won't even find it on Google Maps. Unless you type the name of the city. My companion told me that the location of my hotel is ugly. They were fixing the cars right on the street. But I liked the price of my stay, which was 800 USD for 1 month. And it includes the breakfast. And I started loving the chili oil sauce. I had free coffee in the hotel. This is the back door of the hotel. It looked very lovely. Speaking of food, Portuguese tarts are probably the most popular foreign dessert in China. This thing was going high speed. I stayed in this city for the whole November and it was quite gloomy most of the time. This picture was taken near a big shopping mall, which looks like every other shopping mall. This was in the food section of the mall. I had this big portion for a few dollars. I don't remember exactly the price, maybe $5. One misconception about China that I had is that they don't give a crap about the world and they just pollute the world with fidget spinners. I feel like they are moving in the right direction actually. I was in a park, which was a great park by the way, and they showed a lot of signs about protecting the nature. And in every other place you can find a trash bin for recycling. And here is another great park. Literally every day I saw a new brand of automobiles. I don't know what the heck is this one. Also, Chinese people love scooters and some drivers ride with an umbrella. Here is a city called Hangzhou, which has about 12 million inhabitants. People were dancing in the park. Also a citizen of the city. Venomous probably. There were a lot of Chinese strolling around on a random afternoon. I believe Chinese people love to have sex. They made 1.5 billion people. I think the rest of the world needs to learn from them and start fucking without condoms religiously. If you agree, leave a thumbs up and subscribe. And that's a tall, cute, confident guy right there. That's one of the biggest escalators that I saw. A few negative things about China. I went to a relatively good gym and people were throwing around the things. It was very disappointing and uncomfortable. Probably every Chinese app has a section with short videos. That was an app for food delivery. Sometimes I open it and see some disturbing content. Next, I went to Shanghai on a high-speed train. The train inside didn't look like anything special, so I didn't take photos of the interior. Shanghai. And that's the opposite side. That was my first hot pot in my life. They bring you some food and you can cook it there. One girl came alone and they gave her a companion, which was a panda. Shanghai is a great, clean city.
Okay.
Russian cafe. Going back to Yiwu. Interesting, I have been to several train stations in China and they all look like airports. They even have gates. And then I flew away. I flew over Guangzhou, Hong Kong, Shenzhen. These cities are located close to each other. 1% of the world lives there, which is 80 million people.